Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Mr. Blubberbutter, and welcome back to Why Am I Dead? I'm controlling suit now. So now I guess I can try talking to people getting different results. What's with the jacket and gloves? Are you cold? Yeah, I am. What about it? It's the middle of summer, it's not that cold. What do you care? Leave me alone. Know what you did. Is that supposed to mean something to me? Yes. Well, it doesn't. Know what you did? You broke into my room and left. Let's pretend I did. What would you gain by confronting me about it? I just wanted to show off how clever I am. I just want to know why. I have a greater need of the key, that's all I'll say. Trust me when I say it's in your best interest to stay quiet about this. It's not a threat, it's advice. You need to be more discreet. First you steal the skeleton key, and then you confront me like this. Not smart. Your recklessness could put you in danger. What do you mean, danger? I've already told you more than you need to know. Now do the smart thing and forget about this. Interesting. Consider it forgotten. If I get close to someone, I can see what they're carrying in their pockets. I forgot about her special ability. Is something wrong? Oh, no, nothing. I don't think this will work on him. Interesting. Because she's a thief. He's carrying what seems to be cat toys? Trinkets? There's also a large key that looks unfamiliar to me, and a syringe. Well, that's odd. The old man is more suspicious than I thought. What? What is that? Hello there, voice. I cannot remember the last time I was noticed. Many voices have approached me, but they do not seem to sense me. You can speak. You can even sense my presence. I've not met something like this in a long time. What are you? I'm a ghost. I was murdered by someone here. It makes sense now. You were one of the voices on the ship, and then you were silenced. But you were not ready. You still have something you want to say. It seems like you've forgotten what that was, but it is still there. Forgotten what? You do not know what you do not know. There's something you want to say. It is what ties you to this place. You have voices. You cannot hear them. In every other direction there is a total silence, but here there are many voices. Most cry out for something. Attention, safety, respite, revenge. They hold many secrets. But then, there is a second group of voices too. They are very, very quiet. I do not hear them often. Why don't they speak? Well, what does that mean? So he's talking about their souls. Who are you? I do not understand the question. I am what I am. Now, I'm sure this wasn't intentional. I am is the name of, in the Bible, Yahweh, God. That's an odd question. Some versions use that exact verse when people have asked God, who are you, or stuff like that. Or Moses did, anyway. Maybe sometime before I was something else, like you, or the other voices. I do not know. What are you doing here? I am not doing anything. I simply am. I mean, why are you in the bathroom? I could go anywhere on the ship that I want. For some reason, this place is pleasant. Pleasant? You creep. I do not understand the question. When the voices come in here, they become very relaxed. It is pleasant. I guess that makes sense. Let's change the subject. Can you help me at all? It's very strange. Your voice is very loud. It is stronger than mine. Still, you cannot sense everything that I can. You cannot hear all the voices, can you? If you come to me from time to time, I will try to share what I can. Wow. That's interesting. Now, there are supposed to be lots of endings to this. I don't know how many. I'll have to check. In the first one, there were 2 or 3 endings, and then in the remake, there was 5 endings, and I think there's supposed to be more for this one. So there's going to be a lot of exploration. I'm not sure how much I'll record. I'll leave that up to you guys. You can comment below. But this is very interesting. Now, there was something slightly similar in the first one, but nothing like that. It's not on that scale. So that is incredible. Let's head up here and see what we can do. boxes seem stuff I've collected over time. People leave all their expensive stuff just lying around, unprotected. What do they think's gonna happen? Investigate the items in the boxes, a bunch of jewelry and electronics from Alton and other passengers. I also took a key from Daryl, but it doesn't really open anything of value to me. Can I take the key? Okay, that's important. So I have to figure out what's going on with that. I'm going to eventually find something locked, so looking in there was probably important. It was locked, I can't get in. The first mate ran up here. Let's talk to her. Oh no, it's okay, I mean, if you're looking for something, I can help you find it. No, I mean, thank you, but that's not really necessary. Then enjoy walking around in circles, I guess. What do you do for a living? Me? I guess you could say I'm between things. Why is her voice so much higher than the others? Alright, let's see what he has to say. Oh, I wasn't checking the pockets. He's got a notepad and a keychain on him, nothing else. How's the kitchen doing? Ha! Understocked as always. Don't they realize I can only work with what I'm given? Better not complain. There's noodles 3 meals a day. Sure you'll figure something out. Yeah, throw the cock under the bus. Gee, thank you for the support. Don't think of it, I haven't. She wasn't down for dinner. Why do you ask? I haven't seen her around either. Do you think something happened to her? I wonder about that. Listen, keep your head down, alright? You think it's something to the captain? That's the kind of thing you shouldn't concern yourself with. Look, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. She'll turn up tomorrow. See, it looks like he has staff keys with him. He also is carrying 3 combs, and is that makeup? She's got a pocket knife on her. Maybe I should keep my distance. Something's wrong with him. In one pocket he's got a wallet, a smartphone. Pretty standard. In the other, he's carrying lots of empty pill bottles. Oh, is he gonna commit suicide, or has he already? Weird. Thanks for the tips, huh? You always leave good tips, I appreciate it. Oh, no problem. I remember when I used to be a waiter, so I can sympathize. It's not a job I miss. How are you holding up with it? Could be worse. That's true. Certainly could be. What's out here that's got you so intrigued? The sun, the waves, the fresh air always bring back lots of memories. Say, what happened to your friend from earlier? We had a disagreement? Is that what it said? I accidentally hit it too fast. Is that so? Sorry to hear about that. You know, I can tell he likes you. But you're not so crazy about him, are you? Well, I mean, it's exactly that hesitation that he'll draw hope from. I doubt he'll ever make the first move. The longer it drags on, the worse we'll get. You should be clear with him. Oh, I think I took care of that. What's your trade? Oh, I'm an attorney. You like being an attorney. Ha, you've clearly watched too much TV. I don't know what you think being an attorney is like, but I can tell you there's nothing cool about it. If you didn't like being an attorney, why'd you become one? I guess it was for the stability. I thought if I had a strong career, I'd be free to do whatever I wanted. Travel, write, everything. Instead, I just became an attorney. Must make a lot, right? Is that a glint in your eye? I guess many would consider it a lot. I'm fortunate that way. Here's the real question. Is it enough? Interesting. So the poor guy's kind of suicidal. Yeah, I've already checked their pockets. I don't know. Hey, let's read his diary. Read it. Not be wrong with this, who cares? There's a metal lock in it, making it unopenable. So you have a lot of trash paper. Ha, you saw my trash bin, I guess. Yeah, I'm writing a story, and I can never decide on how to word things. I end up throwing a lot away. So you a writer, I take it? I'm trying to be. I don't know if you can call yourself a writer when you haven't finished writing anything. But you do write things, yeah? I've been working on a novel, and I do hope to get it published, but it feels like I gotta do more rewriting than actual writing. Sometimes I feel like I'm never gonna finish it. How's it work out for you money-wise? Wow, she's pretty direct with these questions. Money-wise, it doesn't work out. I don't get paid for just writing, of course. I have to finish the book to get it published. When I haven't finished, I don't know when I will, and even then I won't have a publisher. So it's rough. So why do you write? How do you support yourself? I have some money saved up. I'm burning through it, though. I think I have, 4 or 5 months left, and then I'm broke. What happens after you run out of money? I haven't thought too much about it. I'm just focusing on writing as much as I possibly can before it happens. You seem really calm about it. I am. Maybe it seems a bit crazy or reckless, but the truth is it's freeing. Writing is my dream. There's nothing I'd rather do. I'd rather try to fail... Did I put it in silent? Why did it go silent all of a sudden? And the rest by doing something I dislike. Why is the music silent now? That's a good question. I guess the short answer is I like writing. But that isn't to say it's fun. It's often very tedious. So much rewriting. And there isn't much money in it. I guess I just want to share something with people that I couldn't with regular words. And most of all, I want to leave something behind after I'm gone. Even if I have to work myself ragged and go broke, having the chance to do that, it's enough, I think. Huh. I'm the writer now. How's being a waitress here treated you? It's alright. Since you don't have many passengers, the work isn't too hard. You don't sound too crazy about it. Well, the pay is on the low side. The really low side. Even with generous tips, I don't make a lot. As someone who makes no money, I sympathize. Thanks. Now, if only I could take sympathy to the bank. Money isn't everything, so long as you like the work, right? I guess we see things differently then. Money is everything. Money is God. We may not like it, but it controls everything. You look upset. What's wrong? Oh, I don't know. It's not a huge deal. I screwed something up and burned a bridge. Hey, you're not perfect. We all make mistakes. That wasn't exactly what I'd call a mistake. Let's just say it's complicated and leave it at that. An apology goes further than you'd think. I appreciate the advice, but I really don't think it's the situation that can be solved by an apology. Oh, it's the intercom. Testing, testing. Alright, then. It's working. Hello, most esteemed passengers. This is the first mate of the ship, Ferdinand. I elected to use the ship intercom to give a quick, friendly reminder. If you feel unsafe on the ship in any way, know that you can speak to me. I will exhaust every measure to ensure your sense of security while on the cruise. That is all. Have a wonderful evening. That is an oddly specific thing to say. Yeah, of course, she's going to be concerned. Dot. Security. Oh no, is she going up to talk to him? Because that is probably a bad idea. She just disappeared. Now let's talk to these people and see what they have to say. I don't think we've met. My name is Quilla. Okay, and your name? Donovan. Great, nice to meet you, Donovan. You're upset, is something wrong? I'm fine, there's nothing to talk about. You know, talking about your problems can help us get through them sometimes. Fascinating. Sure I can't help in any way? Positive. Well then. Hey, anything wrong? No, I'm fine. My name is Quilla, what's yours? Hi, Quilla. I'm Gwen. Nice to meet you. I don't see you around much. No, I usually stay in my room, that's why. What have you been up to lately? Nothing. I mean, nothing interesting. How are things with you? Doing okay? Dot. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Something is clearly bothering you. What's wrong? Dot. Please don't say anything to anyone, but I think someone's following me. Why would someone be following you? I think they want to take me back. I wasn't supposed to leave home, but I couldn't stay there. I'm sorry, I can't talk about it. They might hear me. Who do you think is following you? I'm not sure. Not exactly. But I can feel their eyes on me, always watching me. What makes you think someone is following you? I can just sense it. I don't know who, but a person here is looking for a target. There's a cruel feeling in the air. I hate it. And now I can control her. Oh, I'm unlocking everyone. So many different options now. This girl is good at getting people to open up, I guess. You have some really cute pets. Why, thank you. I do my best to make sure they're healthy and well-behaved. They weren't mine to begin with, so it seems only right. They weren't yours. Whose were they? Oh, they were initially gifts for my 2 daughters. Long story short, after the divorce, I ended up keeping them. Never thought I'd be spending more time with them than my own children, but that's life for you. How is life? Life is fine. Life is always fine. It's tougher than any of us, but for myself, I can't complain. I don't see your children. Oh, I see them. As a matter of fact, I'm traveling back from my visitation. It's not so bad. There is such a thing as spending too much time with your children. Let's just say it's a bit more taxing than raising a cat and parakeet. Now, divorce, on the other hand, is nasty business. Brings out the worst in people. You won't want to see what someone is truly capable of? That's where to look. I don't get this guy. I don't know what his motive is, but he looks familiar. He looks kind of like... not Orville, but he looks like one of the guys from the first one. locked, I can't get in. Well, I wanted to talk to the first mate, as her, but I'm gonna have to end up being Gwen and talk to him. Oh, conveniently, she's right there. Greetings, most esteemed passenger. How do you do? Is there anything I can aid you? How's life? In a word, magnificent. Being able to serve in the ship as we brave the open seas. Could one ask for more? You really like being at sea, don't you? Ever since I was a lad, I had a weak spot for the great blue. By that I mean I threw up constantly from seasickness. Despite that, the ocean calls me. She is the most alluring of mistresses. So I traded away my landlubber's stomach, and embraced the sailor's life, and here I am. Interesting. So I clearly have to be... Oh, I should talk to this one dude as her first. As an artist, she'd probably understand his sorrow. You look worried. What's up? Worried? No, just lost in thought is all. Penny for your thoughts? Oh, just thinking about someone I used to know. Not really a fan of small talk. Sorry, I guess I'm not in the talkative mood right now. I appreciate the effort, though. The one that got away? Something like that? Well, not exactly, but close enough. Yeah, she died. You spend a lot of time out here, don't you? I guess I do. There's just something very calming about looking at the ocean. It's pretty, isn't it? It's sublime. When you look at the ocean or the stars, you are reminded of just how insignificant you are. Maybe both. You know, I was a kid, I had a huge fear of the ocean, knowing I could sink further and further down, never reaching the bottom. Up here, the ocean is a nice blue color, but go down just further and it becomes pitch black. It terrified me. Why shouldn't it? It's something you just learn to ignore. You seem exceptionally calm. Well, I don't have a lot to worry about anymore. I left my job and now I'm just living the good old hobo lifestyle. So is he a drug addict or is he just suicidal? Notice how the music is totally different with her. I'm gonna talk to the captain, but I want to confront this guy first. She's too anxious to say anything. Interesting picture. I don't think she's a little girl. I thought she was, but I don't think she is. Let's see what she says to other people. Probably won't say anything. Where are you from? Well, I don't really know, actually. I travel a lot from place to place, I have a couple kids. Blah, blah. Business has been bad lately. If we don't get to working, our heads are gonna roll. Why are you on the ship? I'm heading over to... Oh. Long term are you going? Retirement, I guess. When you're young, it seems like everything you need to have a plan. Do this in order to this. Very linear. Clock in, clock out. How for workplace absence? Two bozos got themselves killed on the job. Just made us look bad. We had to drop the place on account of regulations for some nonsense. What a mess. You don't sound very sad over the loss of two lives. People die all over the world, all the time. I didn't know these two people, so I don't have any attachment to them. Simple as that. Bottom line, they hurt business. I don't have any sympathy for them. I mean, kind of callous to you, but the guy's really... He's a real... Pet the cat. The dude's, I mean, the dude's always been pretty realistic, from what I've gathered. What'd she say about the hatchet? I know it looks crazy to bring this anything, but I just felt more at ease if I'd had this around. Okay, so I thought she was a murderer when I first saw her. I really don't think that's the case. I just think she's in danger. What's her ability? If I get close to a door, I can see through the keyhole and see what's inside. Oh, really? So she can look at the locked doors. I didn't check what the writer's special ability was, actually. I'd better do that. If I'm talking to someone, I can try and listen to their tone of voice. Oh, dude. Alright, I'm gonna have to mess around with her more later. I really missed that opportunity. But she can see through the locked doors, though. Alright, let's look through here. So, I don't know if I need to see it as her, but it's a good idea. This is the captain's room with the first mates. Door's locked, I can't get in. Why is he here? I go and look in a room and he's instantly there. Interesting. Very interesting. Captain's quarters. Well, should I talk to him? How are you doing this fine evening? If there's something you can help you with, let me know immediately. I overheard you on the intercom. As the first mate, blah blah blah. Is there anything that concerns you? I think something. On the ship? What makes you say so? It's hard to explain, but I can tell. I can sense it. Him, watching me. I see. I know how that sounds, but you have to believe me. Please, miss, be at ease. I understand. Some people such as yourself simply have highly attuned intuition. Our instincts often see danger before our eyes do. As a sailor, it's vital that I also trust in my instincts. To be honest, I have felt a dark presence on the ship, but I've kept quiet to avoid alarming the others. Hey, maybe this guy's cooler than I thought. What do you mean, dark presence? I suspect that the passenger Donovan, if that is his real name, is up to no good. Yes, I sense him. A great ill will. It's as if he is on the ship in pursuit of someone. What are you going to do? I'm not sure. If I could only learn more, maybe I'd be able to do something. If he could be lured out of his room, there'd be an opportunity to go inside and look around. He's often out of his room. My advice to you is to stay away from him. He could be very dangerous. And stay away from his room, B201. You know, the one downstairs. Up and to the left. And don't even think of trying to investigate him for yourself. Just leave that to me. Yes, of course. I say yes, but if I don't know more about him, am I really safe? Be strong, Gwen. Be strong. You can do this. 201, was it? Interesting. Well, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I've been wandering around talking, and I don't want to bore everybody, so I don't know how I've been editing this. I obviously can't show everything. Should I investigate his room? Or not? Remember, there are different endings, which means my actions will affect the ending. Oh, there's a book here. This is the captain's room. It's a copy of mathematical proofs. There's something strange about the book as you draw near it, and a familiar feeling washes over you. That's because I'm the captain. Are we still not sure of this? Investigate. Whatever properties the doll in Paulo's room hold, you can sense the same here. This book can be used to record your memories. Yeah, I'll save. I haven't saved in a long time, actually. Open the chest. Very interesting. So, I'm able to go into these places. It's so obvious that I'm the captain right now. Let's talk to him. Everything seems okay. He's more angry than he lets on. Makes sense. There's a lot of buried anger here. I mean, I get the guy's angry. It'd be pretty rough. I hear things. You want me to find the truth, but the voices only lead you to error. They're moving closer and closer. Some will be silenced. Which voice will have the last word? Tell me, do you believe that people are inherently good? Is this going to affect anything? Because the real answer is right in between. That's not a black or white statement. I hear that a child comes to this world innocent, but as the child grows, he's corrupted by affliction. The parasite moves from host to host and traces back to the beginning of time. Where's the most crooked grin? How do I get him out? What would convince him to come out? I don't know what to do.